All right, guys. So we're on one of our last weeks here. We're going to work on the conclusion paragraph. And if you've been following along, good job, because this one is kind of easy. It's the shortest. It's a lot less challenging than the intro, and a lot less work than the body paragraphs. So this week could be nice and fast for you. Let's see how this goes. Goodbye, me. All right. So when we're talking a conclusion paragraph, it really only needs to be maybe 2 to 3 sentences long. Oop. 2 to 3 sentences long is totally fine for a conclusion paragraph. Let's make this a little prettier at least. And it has two jobs. Job number one is to wrap up all of your topic ideas. Job number two is to leave your readers with an exit message of sorts. So you kind of see what these are, and I'll explain them as I write them. But to our paragraph, we need to wrap up all of our topic ideas. So where we go to generate this idea is we first look at our thesis and we lock these ideas into our head, and we look at each one of our body paragraphs. So let's see how these guys look. And last one. So what I mean when I say wrap up ideas is you're going to give concluding thoughts, and you're not going to give any new ideas, no new details, no new commentary. This is a place where you kind of just repeat yourself. So we're going to check our main topics, our main ideas, and generate a sentence from that. So for me, I said something about growing energy demands create greater pollution. I said energy consumption will increase over time. I said energy alone's not the problem, but the way we create energy is. And then I said there are things we can do for clean energy. So I want to tie all of those ideas together. Using energy, creating pollution, needing clean energy. I'm going to put all of those together. At the end of my last body paragraph, I hit enter, I hit tab, and I start to write. Okay, so I'm thinking, and you should be looking at your essay and you should be thinking, what can I write? How can I wrap up these ideas? And I got to keep a focus here, and my focus is energy creates pollution. We need clean energy. So I'll say, um, with all the technological advances, humanity has made, there's little excuse for not putting forth more effort into, and here I'm going to get my ideas here, and my ideas were into cleaner energy at a time when more and more energy is in demand. There we go. So that's the idea of growing energy. It's the need for clean energy. Keeping a balance between providing energy to people and protecting the planet is a viable concept. So I just gave 2 wrap-up idea sentences. I'm wrapping up my main idea, my main thoughts, every single topic from my body paragraph, and now I have a second job. So I've kind of done my wrap-up. I'm happy there. And now I need to leave readers with an exit message. And what I like to tell kids is this exit message can be some words of wisdom. It could be words of wisdom. It can be a call to action, so you can call your readers to go out there and do something. It can be a call to action. It can be some sound advice, some good advice. Whatever it is, it needs to sound like it's very final. These are your final thoughts. This is your last idea. Your reader will know it's the end. So I'm going to go with something like sound advice or words of wisdom. I kind of already started leaning that way in my wrap up. So now my last sentence needs to be just this. Nice call to action, word of advice, words of wisdom. Let's go with I kind of already have it. Now I'm criticizing my own writing, and I don't think it's fantastic, but I'm going to keep going with it. Keeping a balance between energy and people. In this way, future world will become a healthier, sustainable world. There we go. So it's a last final thought. It's kind of like I went with, if I were to say one of these 3, kind of words of wisdom. Maybe a little bit advice there, and there's where I'll end it. Then that's where I'll end it. Pretty good. I've got my 3 sentences. It can be 2 to 3 sentences. 3 usually feels a little better. 2 feels a little short. Depends on how long your sentences are. And that is it for essay. Last touch I'm going to do here is I didn't give it a title. If you haven't given yours a title, go ahead and do it. It needs to be related to your topic, something a little clever. Ending, or let's just say energy the right way. There we go. I'll say I am done with my essay for now. Last thing I have is my works cited page. Hopefully you kept track of all the quotes you used, all the resources you used, and that'll be for next week. So go ahead, finish that conclusion paragraph this week, and I will see you guys Tuesday. All right, later.